All right, let's get straight into it because I ain't come here to waste your time. Because I know you wouldn't waste mine, right? How everybody doing? This is Topics and Conversations with Famika Capricorn. And it seems that they still going at it. Who? Glorilla and her sister. And Glorilla has responded with the help of her parents. But, child, it only got worse from there. Let's go.
Occur every other month because she couldn't get us to say that you was abusing us. We stayed with you. She was the one going our whole life because she called the police on you just because she got a whooping. Everybody get a whooping, but we ain't gonna call DCS on our mama because we getting whoopings.
Yeah.
We supposed to get whoopings.
You know, y'all used to stand together so strong together when y'all would get a little line and stick to it, and y'all would stand. Say, my baby's gonna be together when they grow up because they know how to stick together against me and tell a lie. But but I'm gonna keep praying.
But like I said, I don't like y'all being in the public because like I said, you gonna do stuff like go work because you still want to, so it ain't no point of like, that's why I ain't want you. My mama begged me to put statements out to take her side, and no, she don't gotta do.
And that was part two of the video. I'm going to go to no, that was part one. We're going to go to part two of the video next. They're still on a phone call. This is her with her mom and her dad on live.
Want to do, you keep getting spoiled every month, and you keep working because you want to work, because you don't want to lay on your back and beg nobody for nothing.
We resigned because the girl told where we were, the hours that we were going, so we had to resign.
And that's fine because you don't gotta. How many hours was you working there anyway?
Two, 3.
So you going to work for 2-3 hours, but she acting like you just need to go work there. I'm pretty sure that's $200 a week.
She didn't know we were working at first. And when I couldn't give her the money, I did, and I said, well, I'm working. She said, you working? So that made her think.
And then let's get one thing straight about people like Glorilla's sister. When they don't have a way of working, they messed up their background records because now they can't get a job because she's a felon. And you got tattoos on your face, which they definitely gonna judge you for unless you get them removed. Maybe you should make money to maybe invest in getting facial tattoo removals, and then you maybe can get a nice job. But people like this, I know for a fact, and I know from experience, all they want to do is give you they want you to give them your money. And then when you don't, this is how they react. Exactly how Glorilla's sister reacts. And I had people in my comments saying that if you didn't, you probably don't know about this and all this and that and all that bum talk. But if you had a life to live and you had a job making your own money, God would set it up, fate would set it up for you to be blessed by your sister if you were there for her. Like she went on this show that's on YouTube called Skin Bones Uncut, and he completely embarrassed her. Completely embarrassed her, letting her know that her sister didn't owe her any money because she wasn't even there in the studios with Glorilla. She didn't walk her to the studio. She didn't encourage her or anything. All she could just lay fact to, they slept on a floor together, and then further tried to embarrass her sister by saying that her sister TT'd in the bed, as if that was something to talk about, further separating your sister from you. So how do you expect for your sister to forgive you or have a conversation with you in any way when at every chance, just like I said, she's going to embarrass Glorilla because she is jealous with her? If she had the opportunity to destiny swap with Glorilla, she would. She reminds me of one of these Lifetime movies where they have the twin sister, and if she was ever near Glorilla, she would knock her over the head, put her in a closet, and assume Glorilla's life after she, I guess, found a way to get the tattoos off her face, but she probably have to wear makeup every day to hide it, to assume this woman's life. Oh, I indeed believe that. The man in the interview actually told her that she was jealous, and she didn't even respond or rebuttal that comment. To me, when you don't respond to an accusation, that means to me that the accusation is true in very many ways. Let's continue.
Think that I was struggling.
It's cool, ma. You taken care of. You know you can get whatever you want. You don't gotta explain nothing. I let you come on here on my live so they can hear your side of the story. Cause everybody hearing everybody's side of the story, but mine. Cause I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was just gonna.
That was part 2. She really didn't have to entertain her, but sometimes you got to give people what they're looking for. This part 3.
What she not finna do was just act like you were just this horrible parent. Okay, yes, we struggle. Everybody struggle. Like, it is what it is. Thank you, Mom, for raising me to be who I am. Thank you for giving me my name and marking me to be blessed to be able to take care of the people who take care of me. And I love you, and I thank you for all your time you spend with us as kids to where I'm at now. I love you, Mom, and you're such a beautiful person.
I love you too, baby. Thank you so much.
That was part 3 of her being giving thanks to her mom for everything that she did, even though they had a tough and hard upbringing. I mean, when you have a tough and hard upbringing, it's either you're going to go left or right. You're either going to fall into that, or you're going to fight for yourself and make your life better despite whatever your parents did. What the parents did to them is not the kid's fault. It's not Glo's fault. It's not even her sister's fault. Her sister had an opportunity for the last 30 something years of her life, or the last however, even after she went to jail. I'm pretty sure she had to take classes or something in there, anger management or something. And if she didn't take advantage, which at this point, you're an adult when you make adult decisions. And if your life isn't going the way that you thought it should, you can correct that. You can make a way for yourself. She gave up on herself and thought that her sister, because she had money, was supposed to carry her on her back, because she's not able to make money on her own. Even though she has the opportunity, even right now, somehow Glorilla's shine is interrupting her spirit. And why would it be? Because she can't do anything without having to talk about her sister. That's how she's making her money. It's off her sister's name. Glo said she wouldn't even block you. She was going to even let you continue to use her name and her likeness to make your little change. You probably done made $2,500 by now, but I bet you it's gone already. And she said she wasn't going to block you or anything, give you an opportunity to do what you need to do and leave her alone. Yet you still go on these shows. Like I say, 18 hours ago on a show on YouTube called Skin Bone Uncut. And he didn't respect you either. And you sounded a fool. I would upload the video, but they was doing so much cussing that YouTube probably they would block the video at that point. But we're going to go to the last video, and then I have another video of Lucy giving his input, child.
Woods family ain't none of y'all goddamn business. That's my business. All them my children. Victoria needs her mother. She know better.
Better worry how I treat you.
Man, look, you have been outstanding. I could never pay you back for all the shit. I don't lost count.
You know that's all that matters. You and my mama taking care of, and I'm happy.
You take damn good care of me.
Thank you, Dad.
You take damn good, man.
You deserve
I ain't got no complaint.
You deserve
I
it.
could never pay you back for all you done. You done bought me cars, you gave me pies, you gave me plenty of money. I done traveled all over the United States with you. You have exceeded my wildest dream. Now, Gloria, you know I love all y'all. Good, bad, and ugly. But at the same time, for somebody to sit online and lie on you like that, I'm saying, damn.
Yeah.
That's really messed up.
And that is the last video on that, giving her part 2 of how she felt. And I mean, her mom and her dad giving their input, and I mean, basically going on record to let the world know and let us know that it's not what she's making it seem. And Glorilla was happy about it, dancing and everything. And I mean, I don't feel I don't understand why her sister is it's sad. She just continues to go off and try to embarrass her sister in every way. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back with let's see, I did a part one already. This got like 280 some views. Thank y'all so much for the views and some likes. I appreciate that so much. And here's little Boosie with his account. Let me see, go to that video next.
Right quick, I ain't siding with Glorilla, I ain't siding with Glorilla. But I do want to say, man, people be thinking we have more money than we have. Every artist who got 50 million ain't got 50 million. Every artist you think got 100 million ain't got 100 million.
This is per the neighborhood talk for my source in their video.
And you gotta understand that, like, if we get everybody, we gonna be broke. Juvenile said, if I get everybody, I'm gonna be broke, man.
And a prime example of if you're taking care of everybody and being broke would be MC Hammer. Took care of everybody, went totally broke. I mean, he literally took care of all these people and he went broke. Was anybody there at the end to pick up MC Hammer when everything was gone and the water in the pool ran dry? Nobody was there. Even the Jackson 5 had to learn how to make their money individually. You think them people tried to mess with you? Do you think the mama and daddy taught them children to suck off of each other? I ain't never heard any issues out of the Jackson family of anybody coming to Michael trying to make him look bad over his money. Nothing. That's and I'm shocked. I'm shocked by me even talking about it because I'm like, even when I think of it, you know what? There's never been. Latoya might have talked crazy and sounded weird about some stuff, but one thing she never did was get on a TV or a platform and say anything about she deserved Michael Jackson's money because that was her brother. None of those brothers and sisters, nephews, cousins, none of them. Nobody. And yet here we are with this. And all Michael Jackson's brothers and sisters weren't able to be stars. But they never embarrassed their family. And I bet you it's because their mom and their daddy reared them to not do that and to know better not to do that. So let's continue with what Boosie was saying that I was making my point on.
Just think if I got $1 million now. I got 7 brothers and sisters and a mom and dad. I give each y'all 100,000, I'm broke. If I really look out like you want me to look out, it's gone. So that's what I wanted to say about that, but I'm not siding with Glow or Blow because that's a family situation. I don't know what happened. I ain't getting no family business. But I just want to say that a lot of people in this world think your artist or your family member got more than what they have. And we be trying to keep that shit, you know what I'm saying?
And when you have money like that as a celebrity, you got to be able to invest. You got to be able to make that well. If you continually to give it away, you're not able to watch it grow. If it's coming in and out, and then you got to think even if you had 500,000 or $1 million, that's taxed down to just so much. Out of 500,000, you get like 200 and some thousand back. You'll be lucky if you can buy a decent home and a car to live in until you work hard to get the next however much money. And then you don't know how the economy might be, especially now at this day and age of her ranting and raving about wanting somebody's money because she deserves it. Like this is a Ike and Tina situation. Girl, please stop.
But we do got to look out too, but you know what I'm saying? If we get everybody, we going to be broke.
And that's all he had to say about that. That you might have it, but you ain't going to always have all of it. Trying to take care of, let alone 5, 7, but 10 people plus parents. She doing too. I don't think she understands or have the cognizance to think before she speaks or think before she acts on a situation. Like I said in my other video, she is emotionally reactive, which makes her dangerous. Glorilla even said in her video that this girl has tried to set her up already to get pew-pewed. And I did not even know that when I was speaking on the first video on them that she actually is a Gloria Saldivar in the making. That you already set up your sister to be harmed on multiple occasions, as Glorilla puts it. And she's supposed to trust herself to be around you again. Glorilla, don't you go around her again ever unless it's a situation, a funeral for the family, close relative, mom, dad, or brother, sister. And you better have security. Bring what's your manager? Is it Yo Gotti? Not Yo Gotti, it's the other guy. Bring him with you. So yeah, no, do not go around your sister. Now that I really know from the horse's mouth that you said that she actually did try to set you up to get pew-pewed and robbed. And on that note, guys, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good evening. I'm working on part 2. I shall return. Bye. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment if you like. Always welcome here. Goodbye, guys.